if you want to take any photographs, it's the place to be down here on the start line.
What are you talking now, idiot?
We had a wee bit of a chat yesterday with JC, my friend JC. There's a whole bunch of boys down here. Isn't that what I want to speak to you though? I mean, this guy's won 8 World Championships, no less than 56 lottery victories in his career, and winner. I didn't know you'd won so many of that, John. See? Then another, of course, Phil Reed, the great Phil Reed, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Reed, MCE, most brilliant exponent.
Jimmy.
I can't never remember you racing you, but then again, I was there 2 years lad many years ago. Did you race on a number of occasions? Well, I said, I raced here so long ago, I was a virgin.
What do you say? I was a virgin.
It's smooth now, but it's a lovely circuit, a lovely friendly area to be in, lovely town, and lovely people. You keep it on yourself, Phil. I mean, you look back over all those lucky days, you're still riding young vehicles, in demonstration runs. Any particular races, or there's so many that you can't think of one that stands out? One in particular, like BX for the first time, especially when he was on the Yamaha. But, yeah, that was a very adventurous move, Agostini to Yamaha, and then the Yamaha switching to some very renowned gentlemen in Italy. And that was not talking cheap, that was actually genuine.
Scrambler, my brother, isn't it?
Yes, he did. I mean, he's a very rider and it's very adaptable. Obviously, he won the 250 Yamaha and also the year before on the MV, or the year, 2 years before. But also one day Daytona and then about 200 miles and he was
photo of him.
Yeah. I've got to say that because I've been with these guys. I think anybody and everybody's a great rider. With all the names of yesteryear, there's not one rider who never ever failed to beat us on occasion either.
Do you want to come in?
Didn't hear that, folks. I don't think there was one rider. Always a great Hall of Fame, I suppose, synonymous your Yamaha days with Bill Ivey, little Bill Ivey, who raced here, I think, at the circuit. Oh, I don't know about that, but certainly my time spent in the last year with Bill was very, very exciting. I mean, he was a great little rider, very, very brave. You know, went to the hearts of Yamaha, but in the end, we really brought the championships alive at the end of 1968. And I feel sorry to have won in actual fact, but I did, and that's history now, and I'm very pleased. I mean, the 20th century, you got yourself a Ducati, a Red Devil Ducati here, Phil. Nice to see that. Of course, you've been riding the latest MV Augusta Ducati lookalike. Well, yes, I rode the new MV Augusta F4 at Murray Park about 3-4 weeks ago at the first DT meeting. Well, there were about 12,000 people, really good. And yeah, it was a brilliant machine, and it's too good for me. It needs some, like Chris Walker or my son Rocky Reed on it to get the most out of it. I tell you what, this is the guy that still deserves his place in the Great Hall of Fame of motorcycling greats. Phil Reed, ladies and gentlemen, Phil Reed, John Cooper alongside him, and John, of course, is talking about Agostini. Yesterday we said about John, who beat Giacomo Agostini with the 750 Triumph Trident 3, but there was more to John Cooper than just that one race, as he was politely tallish yesterday. I think 6 British titles you won as well, didn't you, John? 250, 350 and 500?
That's right, Fred, yes, I won 6 British Championships.
And you raced here very regularly, and all those people from your year say that you were the Ian Rocker of your day. You were the man that everybody had to beat. Your times were pretty damn respectable as well, weren't they?
In 1964, I broke that record here at 42.5, and the lad just won the race there at 41.4, so it's 1 second faster.
Yeah, look at this. You could actually play billiards on this. I bet you couldn't when you rode here.
Well, sure he couldn't. I think it's wider now. I don't know if it is or not, but it seems a bit wider.
It was a wee bit different in those early days. I mean, this is not the 21 years ago. This is going back into the 60s, isn't it, when you raced here?
62, 3 and 4, yeah.
Any particular happy memories of down here at the park?
Oh, it's nice. It's stuff that you can talk about, you know. Oh yeah, I used to stop at the Boot Hotel in the town with Mike Aylward and Tony Godfrey and have a few drinks, and I can remember Mike Aylward one day rubbed the early call out and I didn't arrive here till about 9:30.
Amazing stuff, isn't it? And this guy, ladies and gentlemen, won the Motorcycle News Man of the Year contest on no less than 3 separate occasions, voted by the readers of Motorcycle News. And I think you, one year, had the greatest ever poll, didn't you?
Yes, one year I won a lot more votes than all the other riders put together, including the 2,500 copies that Phil bought and voted for himself.
Still that argument goes on. Such a wonderful Phil and gives such a wonderful Terry Saunders here, Terry Saunders, who, let's just pop back in, just squeeze just around it, because we haven't got an awful lot of time. There's one rider I do want to speak to. I might not get to him, but he might have to get to me, and it's the great Jim Curry. Terry Saunders here, alongside Dave Pipper. Terry, I haven't seen you for a little bit of a while, and it looks like you had a good Christmas. The old Xmas Sport's still around the midriff.
That's right, yeah. Can't get the race lessons on there.
You had a win or two here, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
And made the journey down from Lincolnshire to come down for this parade?
Yeah. Bought myself a road bike now. Just it's quite a long way, 230 miles. I think we're going to start racing.
See, that's the final thing. He's already got the bug again. Wayne Lamb. Wayne, is this your first road race? First road race of the year?
Yeah, I only do this one. It's the first time I've been here for 4 years. It's going really well.
So you race regularly, once a year?
Just once a year, yeah.
That's what we like to hear. Let's see if we can get up to gentleman Jim Curry, Esquire. Jim, nice to see you. You're always synonymous, I suppose, with Hondas in your day, but this looks a wee bit rather special, the Tohatsu. I bet a lot of people here have never heard of a Tohatsu.
No, they all think it's a Daihatsu, I think. It's a similar machine to the one that Dave Simmons used to race, here particularly, and Dave tragically got killed in a caravan fire in the 70s, and he was a good friend of mine, and it's very poignant for me to be able to ride it here, because I had many scraps with it when I was riding the CR93.
That was at the CR93 was the machine we always associated you with.
Yeah, that's it, and I had many scraps with Dave on it to have to, and so being here, I thought it'd be a nice touch. Steve Kempston, who's on the CR93 behind me, owns the bike, and he kindly allowed me to ride it. I came yesterday. I didn't know there was a parade.
You raced here regularly yourself over the years, though, didn't you?
Yes, I did, Fred. In '64, the last meeting that was held here, actually, they stopped the racing, I think, after '64. I had a big scrap with Bill Ivey. He was on the Chiz Honda, and he won the British Championship on it. And we had a big scrap, and I'd actually got past him. And the last lap round by the bogey mate, the left-hander, he used to be adverse camber, and if you got over the top of the camber, it was virtually curtains. And I went scratching round in the gutter there, showered all the spectators with granite chippings, because it was granite chippings then. And Bill just managed to get back past me just before the start and finish here, and he just pipped me. But I equalled Dan Shaw's 125 lap record, and we were joint lap record holders for many years until they came back again.
I know that Dan's here. Dan was scheduled to be down here, but I don't think Dan actually made, unfortunately. Was that the lap record on the bull tacho that he held?
Yes.
Yeah. The Tohatsu, incidentally, he's talking about Dave Simmons. This is Peter van der Goorberg. Is that in relation to the Grand Prix van der Goorbergs? But Dave Simmons was the last British 125 world champion. There's a machine here, the rider I'm not familiar with, but the machine, this is rather special and well worth listening to, ladies and gents. It's the Ron Phillips 4, and Ron Phillips, I believe, was a civil engineer who came up with this machine. Self-designed, self-built, and cost reputably no more than 200 quid to build it, wasn't it?
Absolutely right. Over the years, well, Ron started this one in 1963. Over the years, as well as this 250, he built another 125, a 350, another 250. He also built a 125 3-cylinder engine, a 255, a 256.
And they say the Brits can't build motorcycles. The story is that Ron Phillips was actually working, he was a civil engineer, and he either heard or saw on TV Jim Redman on the 250 Honda 4, and he liked the sound of the music of Matt Pipe band of the Honda 4 and decided he'd build it. I think the only difference is that the Honda 4 runs 4 valves and he's only got 2 valves per head on it.
That's correct, yeah. I think to put 4 valves in until 1963 was a bit complicated.
Well, it's a wonderful sounding machine, it really is. Len Lambourne, Bethel, Landegg, they're all here. I think what we ought to do is get them out running on the circuit, ladies and gents. That's what it's all about, because to see the Nelly when both he and Jarno Salonen were killed on that very tragic day in Monza. Start your engine. Oh, hang on, John. Hang on, hang on, hold on, you need an aspect on there.
Most modern bike out there, they can't start.
Give him a push. An urgent message, Jen Thomas.